There's been some construction action going on at the corner of Big Hill and Boggs Lane here in Richmond. We spoke to Jerry Goebel of Jerry Goebel State Farm, who actually bought the property that used to be, most recently, the Chase Bank. He says those with nostalgia will be quite surprised as it's actually going back to the roots for the old building.
Chances are it's going to rain some more. Yeah, it's going to happen. If your roof is damaged by rain, hail, or strong winds, you need to call Unlimited Roofing now. Get totally free estimates and inspections. Call Tim Patrick or Danny Nutter now. Unlimited Roofing. Stay dry, folks.
A year and a half ago, when Chase Bank decided to close this location, we got interested in it. It sits right next door to my current location, and so we felt like it was a perfect fit for us. We reached out to Chase Bank and made connections there. Started a negotiation process with them, but we began to do our homework and due diligence on what it was going to take to rehab the building, and we really decided at that point it wasn't feasible for us to do that. Lots going on right now. The inside, basically, we're completely gutting, going back to a lot of the original finishes and things that were in there. The ceiling will be exposed, had kind of an industrial look on the inside. The outside, we're going to go back to some of the original design of the building. Flat roof. It's going to be, the front is going to be an angled pitch. It's going to come, kind of come down toward the middle. We're actually doing an addition to the building, which will kind of create a little bit of a V in there. I'm going to check back in as we go through the project. It'll be fun to kind of watch the inside of the building kind of transform, but at the same time really hold on to a lot of characteristics of kind of that rough industrial, a lot of concrete steel type of a look. It's going to be really exciting, I think, to see. Still going to we're going to retain the vault. There's a vault inside, the bank vault that was there for years. We're going to move our office into the location. We really made a determination kind of this morning. We're going to really work to kind of keep some of the old features. What you saw in the last 15 or 20 years with the Chase Bank building with the blue wrap around it, that really wasn't the way it looked in the beginning. The way it looked in the beginning had a lot more of a really a very futuristic look for a building built in the 1960 era. And so we're going to go back a lot to some of what that looked like. CPA White & Associates is going to move their location, I believe, to this area. So we're going to have them here as a tenant. We'll be next door, and hopefully we'll have one other tenant we'll be able to name and talk about a little bit later. And so, yeah, we'll have a busy, full corner here on Big Hill and Boggs.
Jerry says completion of the project could be as soon as this spring or early summer. For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marisa Hempel.